What is good, YouTube? And welcome to the Wrestling with Fans podcast. We're a pro wrestling podcast created by fans for fans from a fan's perspective. I'm going to go and apologize now for the audio quality. NVIDIA broadcast has not been working well for me this evening. So let's bring some lights back up. Bring the lights back up. Alright, there we go. What is up? Power Gaming, TEW Wrestling, and Chris. What is good, guys? So, I'm reinstalling NVIDIA Broadcast while we're going live here. So the audio is going to be a little wanky for a few minutes while this finishes up. And then we'll make it work. So we got it reinstalled. So let me go ahead and try to get this back up. But as you see, I got no hat on right now, but let's fix that because it is game number 3 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're leading 1-0. So let's try this. Are we good? There we go. NVIDIA broadcast is working there. Let's bring the camera in here. Where did it go? At least the audio is working, so we good there. All right. This is crazy. I don't know why this does this every once in a while. I don't have the camera, so we'll just bring it back in here. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. What is good, everyone? Thank you all for joining the stream. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Brad for subscribing and to my friend Jordan for also subscribing. I did a call to action on Facebook a little while ago because we're so close to 100 subscribers. We are now sitting at 87, and my little ticker does not update live, unfortunately. We're at 87, because when we hit 100, guys, don't forget, I said when we hit 100 subscribers, we got a cool giveaway. Edge Elite Series 83. It's the black and gold. It is the Chase variant Edge figure. So if you want to have a chance to win this Edge, make sure you are subscribed to the Wrestling with Fans YouTube channel. We're going to talk about some of the NXT releases, a couple more notable names, and then anything else that tickles me fancy between now and then. And if I get distracted a bit, I got the Pens hockey game one in the background. But I'm going to try to focus just for you guys here on the channel. Let's talk about some other things real quick. Let's go with this right here. Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk smash that like button to keep up to date with everything we do here at the Wrestling with Fans podcast. If you're watching this live stream already, you know about the YouTube channel. Give the video a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, we are at 87 subs, 13 away from that big 100 milestone. So the quicker we get to 100 subs, the quicker I can give away this Edge Chase figure. You can follow us on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. Also, check us out on the web, wrestlingwithfans.com. Download or stream the show at any time. New audio shows are posted every Saturday morning at 6:05. Or you can take us on the go, download us to your favorite podcast, listening device. You can find us wherever you get your podcast fix. Just search Wrestling with Fans Podcast. We're on Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, all the big ones. wwfshow@gmail.com is the email address. There's one other thing I want to show off real quick. This is not wrestling related, so I want to get this out of the way early. But yesterday was my birthday. I turned the big 4-0. And I figure I wanted to do a big boy purchase. If you follow us on Instagram, you already know. But Jen came over and made me breakfast yesterday. God love her. And then we went on a little toy hunt. We had a few hours to kill. Went on a little toy hunt. And the last place we stopped was GameStop over in good old Martinsburg, West Virginia. And that's where I made my big boy purchase for turning 40. Got the Marvel Legends series Replica Stormbreaker. This is a full-size Stormbreaker. Now, let me show this off real quick. Let me kill the lights so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, don't worry, Chris. The unboxing is going to go over on KC Toys. And we're going to show it off when we do our first stream over there. But I just had to show this off. If you haven't checked it out already. Here. Bring the lights back up. I wish I had all my lights like hooked together. If you haven't done so already. Chris and I have started a YouTube channel. We've already started filming content. Which will be coming very, very soon. Working on editing the first couple videos right now. But it is KC Toys. I'm going to pin that message. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to that channel. We have 7. We got 7 in the first stream. So check out KC Toys, subscribe. Got some cool content coming. Chris is working on some unboxings. I'm working on some unboxings. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are on board to join us on this fun journey. So the main topic of the evening. We can go ahead and dive into that. A bunch of NXT releases this week. If you remember, a month ago, a little over a month ago, April the 15th, exactly 1 year to the day from Black Wednesday, when WWE first did a massive release under the pandemic. A year later, this past April, they released several more wrestlers. And the rumor and innuendo at the time was that NXT releases would soon be coming as well. And they all hit within the last 24 hours. The most significant of those releases, the Velveteen Dream. Dream over Indeed. Sean Ross Sapp, I found this on Twitter. Velveteen Dream has been released by WWE, I'm told. Follow that up with, I just saw the PW Insider posted this a few minutes ago. Quickly confirmed to me within WWE. So PWI Insider and Sean Ross Sapp from Frightful.com were the first to break the news that the Velveteen Dream is no longer in WWE. Now, Dream has been the subject of a lot of controversy over the last couple of years. And a lot of it has to do with some inappropriate text to underage people. There was the car accident. There's been several things going on in Dream's personal life outside of the ring that have led to his ultimate release. Now, he was last seen. I should look this up. Let me look this up real quick. His last match for WWE was back in December 23rd, 2020, against Adam Cole in a losing effort. Hadn't been seen with since October before that. He was out injured for a time, but dream over. However, Patrick Clark, who's a local guy to me, he's from the DC area, trained at MCW, Maryland Championship Wrestling. I have a feeling we have not seen the last of Velveteen Dream. The guy's extremely talented. He's very young. He was only born in 1995. So he'll be 26 in August. Still a lot of time left. However, WWE cutting ties with him right now is probably for the best. A lot of controversy surrounding Dream. However, if you know, you know. WWE loves to bring back people after a while into the fold. But that wasn't all. Dream was released today. However, yesterday, there was another large list of some NXT superstars that were released. Most notably, Alexander Wolf, who was just recently booted from Imperium last week. From the MMA Four Horsewomen, Jessamine Duke. Also included in that, Vanessa Bourne, Ezra Judge, Skylar Story, Jake Clements, Kavita Devi, and also referee Drake Wirtz also got the axe. Now this is a story from over at Frightful. Again, from Frightful Select, Frightful.com. Now, for those who follow like the wrestling news, Dream should go to Mexico and wrestle Del Rio. That is a possibility. I think he'd fit in with somebody like Alberto Del Rio. But Drake Wirtz has been the subject of controversy because he is apparently a huge QAnon supporter. And I'm not going to go into the political ramifications of QAnon. So if you know about QAnon, you know. If you're unaware of QAnon, you can go and throw that in your Google machine at your own leisure and look into it. But here's the article from Frightful Select. Drake Wirtz has gone from WWE, and the NXT roster were not short on words about his behavior. In the wake of Drake Wirtz's backstage NXT County Commission video and news that he wasn't allowed in the CWC, the Capitol Wrestling Center, for weeks, more people that had spoken about him off the record were more willing to go on the record. Several names at the Performance Center claimed Drake had not, or quote, had nuclear heat brought on by himself, unquote, for the better part of a year. This follows instances where WWE had to warn him about attending parties without a mask and not being vaccinated in several attempts for political plays, we are told. In regards to those political plays, the roster was well aware that Drake Wirtz had been trying to position himself for certain roles within the company and was willing to try to put heat on others to get there, and attempted to numerous times. There are a couple of instances where we're told minorities within NXT took exception to the way things were worded by Wirtz. One situation we've heard of involved EJ Nduka, aka Ezra Judge, who was also just released, almost feeling the need to get physical with Drake. There were numerous times when talent, specifically people of color, went to NXT higher-ups about the situation like this. Last year's NXT In Your House gained Drake Wirtz significant heat after the show, as story of his behavior circulated. Triple H gave a speech in the middle of the Black Lives Matter movement, which saw him say, paraphrasing, that all people, races, genders, and religions were welcomed. We were told that when religions were mentioned, Wirtz's attitude immediately changed and he aggressively gathered his belongings and left. In the months following, no fewer than 10 wrestlers have told Frightful they didn't feel comfortable or safe around Wirtz. He was also known to have loudly criticized wrestlers for getting vaccinations or even simple flu shots. So it seems Drake Wirtz pretty much did this to himself. Again, if you're in the know about what QAnon is and what it stands for and the overall stigma of that, then you kind of understand where a lot of people in NXT might feel a little at odds with him around. Again, if you don't know, you can throw that into your Google machine at your own leisure. You can do your own research. We're not going to go down that political or rabbit hole this evening. But a lot of these other wrestlers. Now, I'm a big fan of, Jessamine Duke. I watch her stream occasionally. She obviously real good friends with Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and Marina Shafir, aka Mrs. Roderick Strong. So that long-awaited WWE Horsewomen versus MMA Horsewomen match seems to be put on an indefinite hold. As we talked about a few weeks ago, Ronda Rousey announced that her and husband Travis are expecting their first child. So maybe down the line somewhere, we might get that WWE Horsewomen versus MMA Horsewomen match that we've all longed for so long. Here's another interesting news story. Aew Dynamite is on the move, guys. For those AEW guys, they will be moving to TBS starting in January 2022. Now, we talked about this a few weeks ago. TNT, Turner Media, acquired the rights to the NHL broadcasts starting next year. And Wednesday night is the premiere night for, NHL games. If you're an NHL fan like myself, obviously I got rocking my Pens hat tonight. Wednesday night hockey is like the night for the NHL. And Dynamite just so happened to fill that time slot. Normally the NHL games start between 7 and 8 p.m. Some as early as 7, maybe 7:30, sometimes 8 o'clock. Dynamite, of course, goes on at 8 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday night. So what the Turner execs have decided is they're going to move Dynamite over to TBS, over to the Superstation, and that Wednesday night time slot will be going to the NHL starting next year. Also in this news release, we will be getting a second AEW television show. As you know now, we have AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation, which are on YouTube, and they usually post matches to their Facebook page. It is an internet-only show for both of them. We are also getting AEW Rampage, which will premiere Friday, August the 13th. Friday the 13th. However, it will go on at 10 p.m. And the Islanders just scored, damn it. So you'll have SmackDown Fridays from 8 to 10. Switch over, I'm guessing, to TNT, maybe TBS. It doesn't say which channel Rampage will show on. So as soon as SmackDown ends, you can head over and watch a third hour of AEW each and every week. And the other thing note here, this is also noted, according to Tony Khan, Warner Media did offer him to expand Dynamite to 3 hours. He instead chose to have another show, which is where this Rampage television show is coming from. And according to PW Insider, AEW is receiving an 8-figure payday from Warner Media. So you're looking at least $10 million for 8 figures. That's a pretty impressive number. Anywhere it could be from 10, could be up to $99 million. But it's an 8-figure payday, which is pretty cool. It'll be nice to have some additional AEW on TV if you're a big fan of AEW. And for all you AEW fans, that means that they will not fall into the same trap as WWE with 3-hour broadcasts. Because I tell you what, Monday Night Raw is a drag at 3 hours. Not even going to lie, it's a drag at 3 hours. Don't even really feel like talking about Monday Night Raw. We will touch on SmackDown real quick. On Friday, tomorrow, as I'm recording this, we got a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Should be a banger. Apollo Crews defending against Big E, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. Should be a pretty fire match. Big congrats out to the chonky boy himself, Bronson Reed, for capturing the NXT North American Championship last night on NXT TV. Also just announced, the next guest on Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions, none other than the big pimp daddy himself, the Godfather, will be Steve's next guest on the Broken Skull Sessions. That episode will premiere exclusively on Peacock Sunday, May 30th. So a week and a half, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we'll get to see the Godfather chatting it up with Stone Cold Steve Austin on the Broken Skull Sessions. And the final news thing I want to touch on here real quick is WWE was honored by the Webby Awards. The Webbies are the annual social media internet awards. This was the 25th annual Webby Awards. And WWE social media was victorious in the general social sports category during the virtual ceremony. WWE social media earned the prestigious People's Voice Award in a field of nearly 13,500 entries from all 50 states and 70-plus countries, and 2.2 million votes were cast. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was also recognized with a Webby Special Achievement for his phenomenal use of social media to connect with people, to provide inspiration and motivation to millions of followers globally, and to serve fans with new and exclusive content from his wide range of ongoing film and TV projects. Additionally, several weeks prior to the ceremony, Undertaker: The Last Ride received honorary status in video series and channels sports. So congratulations to WWE for picking up a couple Webby Awards this year. They're big over on the social medias. Big on the social medias. So that's pretty much the majority of what I have. What out there do you guys want to talk about tonight? Facebook's been blowing up for the last 48 hours. I guess since you only turned 40 once, your friends and whatnot want to show you some love. All right, Pittsburgh's back up 2-1. Let's go, Peds. Couple things I want to touch on. I figured something out. So, what I want to know from you guys, and I think I may end up cross-posting it, but I've got 2 other figgies I picked up this past weekend. We're going to be wrapping up the toy stuff here on the channel. I'm going to film one final epic toy hunt, which will go on the Wrestling with Fans channel. And then after that, any toy hunts, fig hunts, anything like that, we'll all be going over to KC Toys. Again, that channel is linked in the chat, and it'll be linked in the audio description for all of you audio listeners. But where do we start? I mean, I've got Edge and I've got Sasha Banks. These two deserve their own specialized individual figure unboxings. I'm not going to just do them on a live stream like I have for so many others. The thing is, do I put them here on Wrestling with Fans? You guys want to see a few more wrestling figure unboxings here on the channel? Or should I go ahead and start recording and editing for KC Toys? I may post some here. I may post some there. Haven't quite decided how I'm going to pull it because, Wrestling with Fans is my baby. And, Chris and I had this KC Toys channel that we are working on content for. I'm really excited to do it. Should be a lot of fun. I can concentrate more on just pro wrestling here on this channel, and all the toy stuff will go over there. So if you're a toy head, whether they be wrestling figures or NECA or Star Wars Black Series, Funko Pops, retro stuff, anything. If you're into the toy game is really hot on YouTube right now. Make sure you head over to KC Toys, subscribe, turn on notifications when that first video goes live here very soon. We've got a couple other videos in the pipeline for Wrestling with Fans that I've already been working on. I've got some other videos that I've already filmed for Wrestling with Fans. So those are going to go up here on the channel. I've probably got 5 or 6 more figure unboxings to go up here at Wrestling with Fans. And then going forward, everything will be over on KC Toys. And this will just focus on television, wrestling product, wrestling news, all that good stuff. So we'll do that there. Let's see. Okay, that's camera. Okay, I'll fix that later. Fix that later. Oh, and the other thing too, I'm going to work on this. I've got a lot to do this weekend. I didn't get a chance to do a lot. But I am going to make the long overdue Discord server. Oh. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make one for, we may end up making one for KC Toys as well down the line. But definitely will become one coming for Wrestling with Fans. So be on the lookout for that. So that way we can talk wrestling stuff. People can post news stories, all that good stuff. May end up making one for KC Toys as well. Because again, Discord is a great way to communicate with people. Since I don't have 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, I don't have the community tab. So Discord will be the best way to interact with everyone. I can post updates, video links, things like that. So I'll be making a Discord server for Wrestling with Fans. We'll probably end up making one for KC Toys as well. We're going to be blowing up across social media. We're going to full bore with KC Toys across all social media. There'll be a Facebook page. There'll be an Instagram. Already got the YouTube channel set up. So hopefully you guys will join us for that ride right there. What I'm going to do is we're going to play a little clip here real quick. For those of you who haven't checked this out, this is the British Bulldog Collector's Edition figure. Did this unboxing a little while ago. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls, play this YouTube video, and we'll come back with some more just random chat to the top of the hour to finish this stream up. So hang tight. Back in just a few minutes. Enjoy this British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith figure unboxing. It's good, YouTube. Kyle here from Wrestling with Fans. We got another figure unboxing video for you today. It's the collector's edition. Davey Boy Smith. Really excited to get this in my collection. I was a huge British Bulldogs fan as a kid. You see him here in his plastic prison. He does come with the one, the only Matilda. Made me want to have an English Bulldog when I was a kid. Because of Matilda. Picture on this side. Picture on this side. Got the info here on the back. You can see where he's from. 265 foot 11 from Manchester, England. IC European and World Tag Team Champion. One half of the British Bulldogs, Davey Boy Smith, and the team's mascot Matilda, took a bite out of the entire tag team division in the late. Again, like I said, I was a huge British Bulldogs fan growing up. British Bulldogs and the Heart Foundation, Demolition. Back when tag team wrestling was actually good and relevant to WWE. But it's not about reminiscing. It's about the figure. Let's break him open and take a closer look. And there you have it. The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Let's look at the accessories. He does come with mic holding hands already on him, and also a set of fists. But the accessory that I want to talk about the most is the one, the only Matilda. Let's take her leash. Take his hand there. Now I found this out when setting it up that the leash is actually only on by a little hook. So you can hook it and unhook it. Depending on how you want to display it. You got the leash. You can see Matilda. Such a cute little accessory. I mean, you could have just made a Davey Boy Smith and went to like Tractor Supply and picked up a little Bulldog figurine, leash on it. It'd have been just as good, but we've got the official Mattel version. Let's look. The Man of the Hour, recent addition to the WWE Hall of Fame. Again, this is a true FX face scan, and it captures a young Davey Boy Smith. Captures his likeness very, very well. He was pretty yoked. He got even bigger in later years. Plain white red knee pads, red, white, and blue boots, and the Union Jack on his rear there, the classic British Bulldogs look. Now I am really hoping that with Davey Boy Smith coming out, that at some point in the near future, we get a matching Dynamite Kid. We need Dynamite Kid to go with the British Bulldog. We need the British Bulldogs as a tag team, with Matilda leading the way. It's only right. So hopefully we'll get a Dynamite Kid at some point in the future. But for now, we have this awesome 80s era British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Guys, that's going to do it for this quick little figure unboxing review. Let me know in the comments. Are you out on the hunt for the British Bulldog? And if you haven't, what do you think of this cool figure? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from Wrestling with Fans, make sure you super click that subscribe button and click the bell to turn on notifications to be notified anytime we post a new video or anytime we go live here on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Kyle. This is Wrestling with Fans, and we will see you guys in the next video. All right, we are back in here in studio. Pens are now up 3-1 coming into the end of the second period. So we're going good there. But again, guys, don't forget, we're at 87 subs. Again, thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Brad, for subbing to the channel. Again, when we hit that 100, we're going to give away this Edge Chase figure. What I may try to do on Sunday. Saturday, I can't. Got dad, softball dad kind of stuff to do. But maybe Sunday, if I've got some time, maybe we'll do a longer live stream, like a subathon. I've got WWE 2K20 and the PS4. Or maybe I'll play some Cold War or 2K Battlegrounds. I've got that on PC. I'm trying to see what other cool people. Maybe we'll do like a game stream this Sunday for a couple hours. Do a subathon. Try to hit that 100 sub mark. And then give away a figure at some point. I want to give it away. I bought it just to give away. I'm giving away the Chase Edge. I like the regular version of Edge with the silver and red better than I do the black and gold of the Chase. I think the silver and red's a cooler looking figure. So that is the one we're going to be giving away on here on the channel. And don't forget another announcement. Over on KC Toys, Chris has already donated a Series 1 Chris Jericho, not the 1B with the updated skin tones, an OG Series 1 Chris Jericho, only at 50 subscribers on KC Toys. So get in early. Sub to the channel early. Because when we hit 50, we're going to give away a Series 1 Chris Jericho. Super excited for that. There's going to be a lot of cool toy giveaways. All that fun stuff coming in the near future over on KC Toys. That link is pinned at the top of the chat, guys. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. So it's kind of got a little quiet in here. So what I may do is go and just end the stream here. Again, we're doing something different going forward. I'm going to try it this week, see how it works, and we're going to go forward a little differently. Instead of dedicating Thursdays to just the podcast itself, Mondays I had been doing kind of just a regular fun stream, just talking about whatever, talking toys and other stuff. What we're going to do is starting on Monday. So Mondays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. So the Monday streams move into 8. 8 p.m. Eastern, Mondays and Thursdays. Can do a live stream, probably about an hour each night. But we'll just talk about whatever random news is. So we'll do 2 good streams, catching up on news, talking TV product, and anything, any breaking news, anytime it feels like breaking. We'll talk about it. And then what I will do on Fridays is take kind of a best of. So the audio version you are listening to now, for those podcast listeners, the audio version you're listening to now will be kind of like the best of of the 2 streams for Mondays and Mondays and Thursdays. So instead of just dedicating one, hour and a half long stream to the show, we'll stream 2 nights a week, and then we'll just take the best parts from both streams, and that will become the audio podcast that you people will love every single Saturday at 6:05. Stealing the Orange Show's time slot. I had been releasing at 6 o'clock, but I heard that Orange Show was moving to Saturday at 6:05 a.m. So I figured, I'll follow suit. That's gimmick infringement, and I don't care. But speaking of podcasts, I don't really like to plug other podcasts because I want you guys to listen to my show. But if you haven't checked it out already, I highly recommend the brand new show from the Ad-Free Show crew over there with Conrad Thompson. He's already got Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, 83 Weeks Eric Bischoff, What Happened When with Tony Schiavone, Grillin' JR with the voice of wrestling Jim Ross, The Orange Show, so many more. There's more on ad-free shows that I don't even have access to, but these are just the ones that are out. But if you haven't checked it out already, the brand new show, episode 3 just released this week, and it is My World with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff has 30, 40 years in the business and never did shoot interviews. But he is doing this podcast with Conrad Thompson. And they released episode 3 this week. And if you listen to nothing else, I would highly recommend you at least check out episode 3. Episode 1 was all about the night he held up Vince McMahon for $300,000 on his last night in the company in 1999, 2000, whatever that was, before he went back to WCW for the final time. Episode 2 was all about March 2001 when Vince McMahon publicly fired Jeff Jarrett on the final Nitro / Monday Night Raw simulcast. Some good stories in those episodes, but episode 3 is the one that I recommend more above all. And that is all about Owen Hart. The anniversary of Owen's death is coming up in 3 days from the time I'm recording this. So it would be the anniversary of Owen's tragic passing will be this Sunday, May the 23rd, I believe. It'll have been 22 years since we lost Owen Hart. And Jeff was very close to Owen in Owen's, last year or so on Earth. They were in the tag team together for quite a while, a lot of storylines together. And Jeff's never publicly talked about his relationship with Owen. The only time he really brought it up was during his Hall of Fame induction in 2018. And it's a long podcast. I want to say it's a little over 3 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. But it is worth listening to every single second. Jeff just paints such a great picture telling stories. And Conrad is such a good setup man. His research team is top notch. And Conrad just has a way of chatting with people, chat me up. Just to get these things out of the people he does podcasts with. Very good at what he does. I do love me some Conrad Thompson stuff. But again, Jeff tells just some great stories leading up to Over the Edge 99. And checking the hockey score, sorry. It's a great listen. So if you like wrestling podcasts, I highly recommend checking out My World with Jeff Jarrett, especially episode 3. That would be my big recommendation for this week. And don't forget, guys, one final time before we wrap this stream up, head over to the KC Toys YouTube channel. If you're watching this video on YouTube, the link is in the pinned comments. If you're listening to the audio version of this show after the fact, a link to the channel will be in the podcast notes, in the show notes on your podcast app, or if you're listening to it off of WrestlingWithFans.com, it will be in the show notes below. Checked out the channel, subscribe. We're going to give away a Series 1 Chris Jericho at 50 subs. I've got, I think, 4 or 5 videos I'm working on editing. Should probably just get 1 done and then get 2 done and get 3 done, but I'm kind of working in batches here. I've filmed some stuff. I did film an unboxing for Stormbreaker, so be on the lookout for that. I've got to film some B-roll footage for that. Chris and I, again, we filmed a 30-minute NECA unboxing for Gremlins, and it's taking a while to edit down a 30-minute video into something concise, so that video is coming very soon. That's going to be the first video that drops on the channel. I've got some Mandalorian mystery minis that I picked up yesterday as well from GameStop. I'm going to unbox those. Those are going to go up on KC Toys. I'll probably do Edge and Sasha Banks for KC Toys as well. I'll put what remaining figure unboxings I have already recorded here on Wrestling with Fans. All the new stuff will go over to KC Toys. So make sure you're subscribed to that channel right now. And finally, Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk, smash that like button to keep up to date with everything we do here on Wrestling with Fans. We live stream every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com, search Wrestling with Fans Podcast, click the blue logo, click that subscribe button. If you're listening to the audio show, a link to the YouTube channel will be down in the show notes, so make sure you click that out. We're giving away that Edge Elite Series 83 Chase variant figure at 100 subs. And let me do one final check while we are live. We are still sitting at 87 subs. So again, thanks Jordan, thanks Brad for subbing tonight, getting us up there. I'm going to keep plugging it on Facebook. We have 124 likes on Facebook, 134 follows. So if everybody that likes or follows our Facebook page subscribes to this channel, we will blow 100 subscribers away. Most of the subscribers I have on YouTube, I've gotten from YouTube and not from Facebook. A lot of them are just people who've discovered us on YouTube. So if you're a Facebook liker, Facebook follower that listen to this audio show, help us out and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would really help us out a lot. You can also follow us on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. I've already plugged the website, WrestlingWithFans.com. New shows are posted every Saturday at 6:05. Take us on the go. Download us to your favorite podcast listening device. You can get us wherever you get your podcast fix. And also, wwfshow@gmail.com is the email. Would love to hear from you. You can also email us at kctoyshow@gmail.com. KAYCEE, just like the logo. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about, and now I'm kind of drawing a blank. And I'll probably remember it about 2 minutes after I shut the stream down. But we're going to end here. Thanks to everybody who popped in the live chat. Power Gaming, TEW Wrestling, and of course my homie Chris. Hope you are feeling well, my friend. Went under the knife yesterday. Got to see him yesterday afternoon while he was recovering. So Chris, hope you're feeling better, my friend. And I hope you're filling your time with some awesome toy stuff there at home. We'll catch up later this week. But that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Wrestling with Fans podcast. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Once again, my name is Kyle. We'll see you next time right here on Wrestling with Fans. YouTube, I love you. Thanks for the likes on the stream tonight, guys. 5 likes. That's a big one for us. Thanks for everybody who's joined in live. Again, thanks, Brad. Thanks, Jordan, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate y'all so very much. But we're going to end it here. Sit down and watch the third period of this Pens game. Go to bed. Got Friday. And again, we'll see if we can't see you on Sunday for a little fun subathon stream. See if we can get up to 100 subs this weekend. See what we can do. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Peace.